welcome back to my channel. I am ToriDenise. If you guys are gonna go ahead and pause this video, hit that subscription button and click that notification bell so you get an update on when I drop another vlog. And if you guys are old and returning, welcome back, y'all. You guys already know the vibes, that's why you subscribed. Can tell by the title and the intro, baby, we are talking all things influencing today. One of the things that I always say it, one of the things that I put out there was I will always vlog my journey as a micro influencer or a big time influencer. Regardless, I am vlogging my journey, and today we are talking branding, content, and networking outside of YouTube. So I recently did a brand deal with Lay's, and what's so crazy is it's just crazy how life does a full 360 spiral on you, and just knowing how I am as a person, going from this introverted individual to now I'm putting myself out there and stepping outside of my comfort zone. I figured, why not help those who always come to me and ask, not always, because I ain't gonna make it seem like y'all begging, because y'all not, but you know, just basically dropping tips and gems to help those who are interested in influencing or just curious on how it is that I do my branding and how I pitch myself to the outside world, with me being a slow influencer in a small working and growing platform. So yes, guys, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so first and foremost, y'all already know we gotta get into the outfit, because that's just what we do and that is our thing on this channel. Top is courtesy of Shein, bottoms courtesy of Shein as well. Ooh, actually no, this top did come from Shein. I got a top like this from Target as well. And then shoes, boom, Shein as well, period. Headband from Target, and hair is from my mama. But yes, y'all, make sure you guys rack up on my I forgot. If you guys are not familiar with any of my fashion content, go ahead and click this button right here. And follow this playlist, and it'll give you all of my fashion content on how I, style and things like that. And we are going out. I'm going out with my coworker in a couple minutes, and I just felt like getting on here and shooting this vlog. But this is why I have on the green. Apparently, Dallas has this whole little big thing going on for St. Patrick's Day, so I just figured, why not? But yes, y'all, let's go ahead and get into this vlog and bypass all that, because I don't have that much time. But recently I just did first of all, if you guys can tell by the intro, I'm basically letting you know that you can do it too. Because if I can do it, anybody else can do it. But yes, guys, landing your brand deals, understanding your branding, and understanding your why. Yes, I wrote down some tips, because that's just me. Branding your why and networking outside of YouTube. I know in this particular world, and especially in today's world, when it comes to content creating, it's like everybody is doing the same thing. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I understand everybody has an interest, and that is true. Everybody does have an interest, but you have to understand your why before you can even jump into the influencing. So one of the things that I do, that I will point out there and be transparent and honest with you guys, when it came to me influencing and starting the influencing content, I had no idea what the hell I was doing, y'all. I was just going on other people's pages and was like, oh, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. And I know I'm not the only one. This is the reason why I'm making this video, because if I can help somebody out there to eliminate all of the small little details that I missed in the beginning, and I've been doing this for about 7 months, and in this 7 months, I've landed, girl, you can't talk. I've landed 3 major brand deals, and that is with, of course, exclusively with Target, and then boom, Shoe Dazzle, and then of course we now have my Lay's ad, y'all, and I'm very, 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 very proud of myself. So these are the three, like, come on. I did that, but you can also do it too. And this isn't a video to boast or brag or anything. This is a video to genuinely help anybody out there that is interested in being an influencer or a content creator, or just basically networking and how to land your deals outside of YouTube and doing YouTube longevity. A lot of influencers, which I've actually got a little hip to, you do have some people that are on YouTube that solely make their money off of YouTube. But as far as with me as an influencer and a content creator, I have to figure out my why and what it is that I'm trying to do outside of YouTube. And when it comes to the influencing world, social media will be your biggest helpful tool of all times. You have Instagram, we have Twitter, we have Facebook, and then of course we have now TikTok. All of these things in which you can use to your own advantage, right in the comforts of your own home, and also with just one hand, guys. Why are we wasting time? Get up and do an first step to landing your brand deals is putting yourself out there. You have to believe in the content that you're putting out there if you want brands to notice you. And of course, I know a lot of people might not want to hear this, but you have to spend money in order to get the money. Honestly, it also depends on your audience. You have to ask yourself, although we know everybody has an interest and we also know everybody's doing the same thing, you have to say, what is it that you're doing that's going to set yourself outside of the box? Prime example, my Lay's ad. I do see a lot of people doing the Lay's and things like that, and you know, trying to get brands to understand you. I personally, I try to find locations, lighting, detail, anything that's going to basically make my content stand out. I love fashion, so of course I had to include some type of fashion content in there because I do have an audience that enjoys fashion, but I also have my mom audience. Me doing the Lay's ad was officially to launch off spring break. This is the week for spring break. Kids are out of school. Snacks are a big thing. And I know Lay's potato chips with barbecue season coming around, why not include all in all and get it all together? So yeah, boom, I put it in there and I did what I had to do. You can do the same thing. All you need is your tripod. And I hate that people think that you have to put all this X amount of money in order to land these deals when you really don't. You can honestly use the comforts of your own home. Face masks. I recently just did the Tori face mask brand ad. This actually was given to me from Stack Influencer. We're actually going to touch on that as well. As far as landing the face mask, if you don't want to go outside or anything like that, I decided to do it at home. Use your front-facing camera, guys. Quality over quantity is one of my biggest factors. If your quality is not presented in a way to where you yourself does not like it, what makes you think we're gonna like it? Please tell me. So when it comes to branding and influencing, as far as if you want to be Reels, for prime example, Reels as an example, you have to ask yourself the following questions. Are you good in front of the camera? Do you believe in what you're putting out? And is photography something that you love as an influencer? If you know for a fact that you don't like being behind the camera, you don't like photography, and you know for a fact that some of these brand deals are for shits and giggles, then influencing isn't for you. However, I as a person, I love being behind the camera. I love taking pictures of people and taking pictures of myself. I love just talking and pitching myself out there, which is why some certain factors when it comes to influencing, it doesn't come hard to me because I believe in myself. You have to believe in yourself before you even get brands to notice you. Sometimes you have to pitch yourself to people. Sometimes you have to just step outside the box. I know a lot of people are afraid of grabbing their camera and getting up and going and setting up in these hotels and things such as that. You guys, it will work just as long as they don't say no. If you haven't got your no, then why not? Why not? How I landed my Shoe Dazzle, brand. When it comes to pitching myself to Shoe Dazzle, I just honestly gotta put my camera up and put myself out there. I know it sounds so easier said than done, but it's the truth. And if you are a micro influencer and you honestly don't really know where to start, because with me, I just kind of put myself out there. But had I known that some of these platforms offer certain gigs like affiliator, that is one as well, and then you can also use Stack Influencer. Some of my brand deals I do get from Stack Influencers, and Stack Influencer is kind of like, it pitches micro jobs to you guys to where you can get money. And I understand that we want $1,000-something odd dollars, but you also gotta understand, baby, when you starting out, you just gotta accept it for what it is. Now, once you do start getting bigger, that's when you start growing your contracts and start writing your contracts and seeing what it is that you want to put out there. And it is okay to say no. If you know that that particular brand and that particular deal is not right for your audience, then say no. I get it, we all want money, but you also have to factor in bullshit. And we don't want that. We don't want that at all. I feel like when it comes to, prime example, these jewelry brands, please keep in mind, guys, when it comes to these jewelry people, I'm not a jewelry person, so I would not be one to pitch the jewelry to you. You also have to understand that part as well. And I get it, you have to spend money to get money, but you also have to think about it. If a brand is reaching out to you personally through your Instagram, why are you spending money? It's okay to say no. And I get it. We want to be seen. We want it quick. We want it fast. But brands also look at that as well. Who do you work with? Why are you working with that person? Oh, well, she works with so-and-so, then I don't want to work with her because that's not who we're looking for. My target audience are people that are into fashion, moms, of course, because I am a single mother, and just genuine ass people that loves lifestyle content. I am not famous, I am not rich, I'm not none of that. But if I can provide a platform, let's just go ahead and cut to the chase. Baby, Tori is not in New York Fashion Week for a reason. We are balling on a budget, and if I can pour into those that can land them some little extra coins, whether it's $30, $20, $5 for 10, that's what we're doing. That's the type of content and lifestyle that I am creating. If YouTube is something that you're trying to do longevity, by all means, I tip my hats off to you. But if you are an influencer and this is something that you want to do outside of YouTube so you can make that money to where, because what if YouTube dies? Like granted, we know that's not gonna happen. But my thing is, what are you doing outside of YouTube that is setting you apart to drive people to your channel? That is another thing, y'all. I know a lot of people see people like, dang, how she get X amount of views, such and such, but she only got this. Network outside of your platforms. Pinterest, I understand Pinterest is so confusing because it's confusing as hell to me, but I study my Pinterest, I study my content, I look at my analytics sometimes, and I look at what factors and what drives my people. Instagram is my go-to place to do my promotion. Only reason why I use Instagram because major platforms such as Lay's and major platforms such as Shoe Dazzle and everything, they're on Instagram and TikTok. I had to network some way, and I get it. Some people might not want to do Facebook, but Facebook is also a deciding factor as well. Facebook is really where I get majority of my views and my subscribers from, because people, it's a lot going on Facebook, but it's not a lot going on Facebook. So therefore it makes it easier for people to maneuver and interact with you via Facebook. Instagram, it drives more so of my content creativity, my content creativity, how I create content, how I get my ideas, how I am able to find my brand deals. Y'all, I'm telling you right now, if you are currently monetized through Instagram gives you deals. They give you a list of, I'm gonna pull it up. They give you a list of deals to where you can shop your brands and everything. When you're posting your content as far as your reels and all that good jazz, start adding subjects. And I get it. Some people don't want to do a lot of work, and y'all might think that is lame, but I'm telling you right now, had I not started adding subjects, start doing broadcasts, start providing subscriptions, things such as that nature, use every marketing tool that they are giving you on these social media platforms, because you never know when you're going to need it. I don't have subscriptions on Instagram or my LinkedIn, but I have them on. Reason being, who's to say that my platform won't grow on either of those channels, on those platforms? Y'all, you gotta use it, whether you like it or not. As an influencer, our number one job is to market and brand. If you don't understand marketing and branding, then being an influencer may be a little harder than what it seems, than more than meets the eye. I know a lot of people get on this platform and they do showcase, you know, all the goods, the bad, and all that, but I'm here to let you guys know, half of those people are spending their own money to be recognized, and there's nothing wrong with that, because I've done it myself. Sheen, I spent my own money to get recognized, but this is how bad I want it. I'm trying to make this lifestyle a longevity thing. So these are the top 5 things that you are needing in order to become a successful influencer. I've only been doing this for 7 months, and I'm telling you guys, this is what worked for me. I don't know about anybody else, but this is what works for me. You have to capitalize on what you are good at. I know for a fact that am I the best fashionista? No, I'm not, but I do know fashion. I know what I like, and I know what looks good and makes me feel good. And then you also have to start understanding your talents and what are your best resources. Me, for instance, I'm able to connect with people and, you know, give compliments, things such as that nature, and put myself out there and set up at these places and start branding myself. So you have to understanding your why outside of YouTube, understand your purpose, understand why you're doing it, understanding your content. And then I think that was number 3. Yeah, number 4. Number 4 is recognizing what brands that you want to work with. And number 5, your target audience. I'm telling y'all right now, as long as you got that, baby, you should be good to go. All in all, guys, it's honestly so simple, and I understand that. I know y'all probably like, damn, that wasn't even much. It really ain't. The first thing, honestly, just get up and do it. Get up and do it. You have to believe in yourself. But I hope you took these 5 little steps and these 5 little key points to basically starting your brand deals. This is just part 1, because I had to wrap this up. I got things to do, guys. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys tune in for parts 2 and 3. We're gonna make this a 3-part segment. I didn't want to put everything deep into it, so I just wanted to start off very, very light. But I hope you guys thoroughly enjoyed part 1. Stay tuned for part 2. If you guys are new to the channel, like we always say, go ahead and tell a friend and tell a friend and tell their friends to tune into Simplicity is Tea and tap in. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Bye.